Hey guys, welcome back to Exploring Temecula. Really important video today. I'm excited to bring you pros and cons of Harveston Temecula. It's a large community, a lot of people are interested in it, so I thought it would be important for me to get across to you things like HOA, go over the homes, go over the amenities, everything that's going to be important in your decision to move, whether or not to move to Harveston. I'm going to go over today. So, and at the end of the video or in the description, again, just like always, I have a home search just for Temecula in the description. I also have a blog post that goes along with that home search that you can read through, and I might not hit all the points in the video, but between both, you'll have a pretty good idea of whether or not Harveston is going to fit your needs. So thank you very much. Let's get into the video. Make sure you subscribe. Okay guys, so as always, I just wanted to show you where Harveston Temecula was, and then I wanted to go over the location, pros and cons. Okay, so the location, you're going to get off on the 79 or Murrieta Hot Springs. It's basically right in this area right here. As you can see, here's the lake. Now, in regards to location, this is where it's definitely a pro or a con, depending on where you work. If you work north, okay, being in Harveston is a huge plus because the reasons. This is where the traffic gets all messed up, right in here, down the 15, okay? What you have the advantage of is you can just you can just go over here, okay, Murrieta Hot Springs, and you can either get on the 215 or keep going and you get on the 15, and you're basically missing all of this traffic, especially at night going north, that you would hit. If you were working south, let's just say you're working in San Diego. Okay guys, there's really no way around it. You are going to come up this 15 and you're going to hit traffic, and it's going to add an extra 20 to 30 minutes probably some nights to your drive. So my suggestion would be, if you're working south, you might want to think of living in the southern part of Temecula. So there you go. Those are the pros and cons of location. Let's get into the video. Okay guys, first thing I'm going to talk about, probably one of the most important things, the homes. They're going to range from square footages anywhere from 1,900 all the way up to 3,900 square feet. Depending on which home or which tract you actually pick, you're going to have larger lots, smaller lots. So that's something that you and your agent are going to have to talk about, and you're going to have to express to him or her, you know, what the importance of a lot or lot size is to you. Homes near the lake have sort of the cottage type look. Really interesting. It just, again, all depends on what you're looking for. Okay guys, next I'm going to talk about the amenities inside the community of Harveston. I've done a lot of videos of all the different communities across Temecula, and I can say that, in my opinion, Harveston is one of the best in regards to what it offers its residents. You know, the lake is awesome. There's a 1-mile walking trail around the lake for exercise. You always see people walking, biking, exercising there. You've got Olympic-sized swimming pool. You've got jacuzzi. You've got sports parks. It really has everything that somebody that is active or, you know, wants to be outdoors. It has something for everybody. So I love the outdoor activities and the outdoors of the Harveston community. So definitely you're not going to fall short on that. Now I'm going to get into the HOAs. There's pros and cons. The pros of the HOA, a lot of homes have an HOA cost of $95. Again, when you compare that $95 to what you get in Harveston compared to other areas, I just think it's, you know, a little better in many areas. So in the cons, I'm going to talk, there's also areas that there's 2 HOAs, and I'll explain that later. Number 3, the amenities around Harveston. Okay, number 1, and I've done this in other videos because a lot of Temecula communities have things right near them. Harveston is no different. I just think that, you know, what you have around Temecula is a little superior in way of, you know, grocery stores and restaurants than a lot of areas in Temecula. So right here, within 5 minutes, you have Winco, Stater Brothers, Trader Joe's, Costco. And the one thing I love about Costco, or having Costco so close, is the gas is 50 cents a gallon cheaper just on average than any other gas station. So, and it's not really out of your way at all. Go fill up. Over the year, you're definitely going to save some money. Winco, I love that grocery store. It's huge. It has everything you need, and it has great prices. So in regards to grocery stores, Harveston is great, all within 5 minutes. Restaurants, you got the Promenade Mall with, the Lazy Dog, Yard House, P.F. Chang's. There's a Italian restaurant that's really good. So all of these things are right close to the mall. Again, about 5 minutes. One of the things we love doing, happy hour at Yard House, $6 appetizers, Wine Wednesdays, half off bottles of wine. It's a really good fun night midweek to go out. You're going to spend no more than 30 or 40 bucks. You can't really beat it. During football season, we have the Tilted Kilt, again, right near the mall, probably a 5-minute drive. I like the atmosphere. I like the vibe there. Lots of people hanging out, eating, having drinks during a Sunday or Monday night. So it's definitely a fun sports bar to go hang out with or at. Okay, guys, so next pro, fitness. If you're into fitness, great area, great community for that. We've already gone over, the 1 mile walking trail around the lake, the swimming, the sports parks. There's also Planet Fitness that is basically walkable from Harveston. $10 for a membership. You can't beat that. If you want to do tanning or go in the massage chairs, I think that's $22 or $23, and you can bring somebody every time. So really, Planet Fitness, it's close. It has all the equipment you need, and it's really reasonably priced. Last but not least, the community, although it's pretty big, is very quiet. Just driving through Harveston, driving around throughout the community, there's not a lot of noise, which is a huge benefit. And again, I talk about that in a lot of Temecula communities. You have everything close by and the busyness of everything, but then once you get inside your community, it's fine, awesome place to live. So there you go, guys. Those are the pros of Harveston. Let's get into the cons. Okay, guys, con number one, and I mentioned it with the HOA earlier on in this video. There are places or areas of Harveston that have a double HOA for front yard maintenance, and I think some alleys that they take care of. So be very aware that some areas are around $95, but then you have others that range from an extra $70 all the way up to $195 extra a month for HOA. Personally, I think the $193 is a bit much, but I mean, that's just me. Depending on the location, if you like the homes, that might be the perfect fit for you and what you're actually getting. So all I'm saying is make sure that you understand the HOAs before you start putting offers on homes in Harveston. Make sure that you're aware and you're okay with what the HOA is going to be. So number two on my cons list, a lot of the homes in Harveston are going to have smaller lots. Personally, that's just for me. I enjoy going out, hanging out in my backyard, having a garden, all that good stuff. But it might not be a con for everybody. Obviously there's less maintenance that has to be done. So it's sort of just, what your preference is. But again, lot sizes are going to be smaller in a lot of the Harveston community. Having said that, there are still, the larger homes in Temecula, they're going to have around 9,000 square foot lots. So there is the option of that, but the homes will be more expensive with those larger lots. Okay, so the last one on my cons list is the foot traffic around the lake if you're living in those homes. Now, again, some of these cons might not be for everybody, but if that bugs you, be aware. A lot of people will go on a home showing and it's an hour long, and if you go on this home showing, you love this home, oh, it's not busy here, well, then you move in the first Sunday night, there's 20 people fishing and 400 people walking around. It doesn't get that busy. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but just be aware that if you're going to buy with a view of the lake, as nice as that might be, you are going to see foot traffic daily, by your home. So there you have it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go in the description for your home search. Totally free. I don't ask you for your information. It's coming from the MLS. Just if you do decide to buy in the future, keep us in mind. I'd be glad to help you. My name is Joel. I am broker with Greenleaf Real Estate. My wife is a licensed real estate appraiser. We've been selling homes in this area for 10, 12 years. My wife's been appraising for almost 20, so we really know it well. We'd love to help you. Yeah, and subscribe. We do 2 or 3 videos a week. If you're interested in things going on in Temecula or the surrounding area, this is definitely the channel for you. Once we get this coronavirus over with, we're going to be starting to review more restaurants, wineries, and it will really just keep you up to date on sort of what's going on in Temecula and the best things to do. So thank you very much, and until next time with Exploring Temecula.